All right, all right, all right. Let's do this, guys. Oh my God. I'm trying not to laugh, but I can't help it. All right, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about this one. Ladies tight fisted. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right, all right. There we go again. Hey, Queen, how you doing? I see you, Queen, and Comfort. Come on in, guys. Wahala, wahala, wahala. All right, we're gonna start things up this morning. Um, I just want to play a short video, and then I can tell you guys my take on this matter. Young men are accusing young ladies of being tight fisted. And by tight fisted means that ladies are stinging. That's basically what it means. Ladies don't want to spend their money, they just want to spend their man's money. So I'm gonna ask you guys your take on this one. But first, I need you all to listen to this. Welcome, welcome. Please hit the like button as you come in. Give us thumbs up. Just wanna do this real quick before I go about my Saturday business. All right, take a listen to these guys, and we can discuss what's really going on here.
Afraid to spend their money. Women love spending other people's bread. They might have some money in their pocket, but they want to spend your money. Or they might go out without even a dollar in their pocket, knowing that you about to pay for it and that everything about to be free. Women will order the most expensive shit. They might order 2 or 3 things, big boy shit, and barely eat it. Eat a couple bites. You must don't come from humble beginnings. We don't do this where I'm from. We eat. We eat. What are you doing? If it was on your dollar, if it was on your wallet, You ain't looking at the menu the same way you looking at it when I'm paying. You ain't ordering unconsciously, ordering drinks back to back to back. Do that when it's on your time. Do that when it's on your dime. When it's on your dollar. But just because they know you paying, they gonna order up. Oh yeah, I want this. Yeah, I want that. Order up. Stop trying me. I'm not your fucking wallet.
So you hear a brother right there. This brother said
Women are afraid to spend their money.
Women are afraid to spend their money. They just want to spend their men's money. And I don't blame them. Although there are some ladies who are naturally tight-fisted, you know, the one we say in Nigerian parlance that they are stingy. But I don't think that is the case with what this brother is describing right here. So I've got two stories that I just want us to relate with, and you can tell me what you think in the chat. Oh, Queen, Queen, you already said that's what it is. So, Queen, are you agreeing that ladies don't want to spend their money? They just want to spend their men's money. Is that how we roll now? Tell me something. So, is that what we do now? Y'all want to spend our money? God is watching, no. God is watching you, ladies. And it's not fair. It's not fair at all. So let me ask you guys this question. Let me ask just this one simple question. At what point is it appropriate for a woman to spend her money? At what point do you think a woman can spend her money and it wouldn't become an issue between her and her man? I'm waiting. What do you think about that? Just tell me in the chat, guys. Because these days, a lot of women find it very difficult to spend their money when they have a man. Although I understand that it's a man's job to take care of his woman, but with these modern boys, men, and modern ladies, the game has changed. It is not what it used to be. So I had the opportunity to be in some boys hangout yesterday, and we get talking. Then the guys shared some of their experiences, what they are passing through in their marriage. Hey, Sister Desi. Wow, unlimited grace. So good to see you, Mama. How is Houston? Wow. Oh, Sister Desi, did you get the notification? You just saw it in the chat. I'm still testing this channel. I want to know if YouTube is doing what they promised they're gonna do. Okay. So I had the opportunity to join boys in the hangout yesterday, and they told me two stories. And I just said, you know what? I'm gonna share these stories with my friends, and let me just have the ladies' take on this. All right, Houston is fine. Oh, yes, I got the notification. Yes, thank you, my sister, my cute mama. Finances. All right, comfort. Comfort's a boss. To be sincere, some women are stingy, while some are givers. Absolutely. I agree with that. I agree with that. But I'm still struggling with the story I heard yesterday. And I said I'm gonna share this story. It's actually two story. So, and this show is gonna be like we are 10 minutes in. It's just gonna be like an hour long. I have to go to Fort Worth, but I can't live without dropping this one. It's very important. So if you guys are ready, I'm also ready. But do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let us invite the algorithm to the channel so YouTube can help us promote the content. There has been several discussions these days about men and women. You know, we have these traditional women, modern women kind of discussion, and we also have the traditional men, modern men, and like me, the way I would say it, we have westernized men and women. So things are done differently this time around compared to when we were actually dating. I mean, the people of my age, those who are in their mid 40s now can relate. Back in the days, dating was so easy. Money wasn't the main focus of the relationship. But now, as you ladies can testify, it's like if money no day, don't even try asking a lady out. I don't know why it is so, but we're about to find out. So the first story that I was privileged to be aware of yesterday was the one shared by one of my guy. Oh, Sister D Love, thank you for being here, Mama. Thank you. So the first story, the guy told me that he and his girlfriend they went on vacation in Las Vegas. For those who are not in US, right now it is summer. I think for the next 2 months, that is when a lot of people go on vacation to have good time and all that. So yesterday, he told us that himself and his girlfriend they went on vacation in Las Vegas, and he spent a lot of money for the trip. You know, hotels, feeding, accommodation, and all the trips you take around Las Vegas. I haven't been to Las Vegas myself because sometimes when I heard story from people who have actually went to Vegas, the thing they make me cringe. Like it's like Vegas is gonna be super super expensive, but I don't care anyway. I like fun. I do my thing when I want to do my thing, and I've already told my partner in crime. This year we already have our plan on what we want to do for vacation, but I think maybe December or early January we will have to take a trip to Vegas if it is not too cold. So just to cut the long story short, he said they went on this vacation to Las Vegas and he took care of most of the bills, as the man. But then his girlfriend spent $840. Yes, the girlfriend spent $840. It was actually like a 6 days vacation anyway. If you take away the traveling day and the day they came back, but he said they were there for at least solid 6 days. And when you go to Las Vegas, you're not just staying in one spot. You want to visit the casinos, you want to go to all the fun centers and everything. So he said he spent most of the money, but his girlfriend spent $840, and that includes her hair, makeup, and some other stuff that she has to prepare for. And as well as when they were over there, sometimes if they were having a drink or maybe they just go to a coffee shop or something, sometimes she will offer to pay. But the problem is, since they came back, the girlfriend wants him to pay back the $840. Now they see wahala so. She want him to pay back the $840. The way he was saying it, you're gonna feel sorry for him because he's like, there is no way in his widest imagination he expected that the girlfriend is gonna ask him to pay. And he said they actually have a conversation over this, and he asked her, but these are things you did for yourself. And of course, I took care of almost everything. And I couldn't recall any time when I specifically asked you to pick up a tab or pay for anything. But the girls insisted that it's a vacation for both of us, and you want me to look good, which of course I did all through. And I spent this money so we can have a good time. But you shouldn't expect me as your woman to pay this much on this vacation. Now, this one I touch me pass. That you shouldn't expect me as your woman to spend this much on this vacation. Sis, you only spend $840. And according to what my guy said, he spent close to $6,000 for ticket, accommodation, feeding, all the things they did while they were at Vegas. So let's handle this first. Hey, Gladys and Princess Temitope, how you doing? So, guys, please let's make this interactive real quick. On this first story, please help me, ladies, help me out. Babes Wind, welcome, mama. So help me out. When a boy and a girl, or a man and his woman, went on vacation, and the man spent close to $6,000. Sister only spent $840, and he wants him to pay back. Should he pay back in the first place? Do you think that the guy should pay back? Let's just be honest, please. All right. Is he supposed to pay her $840? And remember, she spent this money on herself, looking glammed up. Her hair, nails. What else did she say she did? Okay, she said she bought some clothing and all that. And then while they were on the trip, sometime when they buy something, maybe $60, $70, she would just offer to pay for it. But now she's demanding that her boyfriend pay back, and this make it looks like it's a kind of loan. So yesterday when the dude was explaining this, I tried to wrap my head around the fact that a lady can actually demand that a man pay this type of money back. So let me quickly come to the chat, and I'm gonna share my link too, because this one I want people to learn. This is Uncle Beno's channel. I'm sorry, I'm old school. All right. I don't even know what you guys are doing on the dating scene now. I just know, because it's like I'm thanking God every day that I don't have to be in this position whereby I will be chasing girl now. It be like I'm not gonna even see wife. Because the ladies these days are super, super smart. Okay, let me take this one from my sister Desi Unlimited. So Sister Desi said, that's quite unfair on the guy. Hence the reason you date within your income bracket, and also don't date a stingy person. Oh, Sister Daisy, I love you. Thank you. Whew. Yes, now I get rest of mind. My mind don't come down now. At least the first comment make my head swirl. Thank you, Sister Daisy. I wish most of these ladies can reason the way you just put it right now. And Sister D Love, what did Sister D Love said? D Love said, I don't know why YouTube is delaying. No, okay. D-Love said, women are emotional. Almost everything we do is emotional. The fact that she's asking for the money is a deeper issue. It's not about the money. The guy needs to find out what's going on. D-Love. D-Love. Hey, Auntie Uju, welcome, ma. Please, I share the link in the comment if you want to help me figure this thing out. Now, D-Love, I wanted to agree with you that there could be a deeper thing going on, but to be honest with you, I don't think there is anything deeper in this one. No. These are two people who went on vacation to have fun. Oh, Sister Agyu, you missed the story. It's actually a very simple story. What happened was that I was yesterday after work, I took the time off to go hang out with my boys, and we have a lot of single guys among us. And somehow the debate shifted to modern women being stingy, tight fisted. They don't want to, they want men to pay for everything and all that. And then a lot of people share their experiences yesterday. I don't really have much experience to say as a married man, and I'm not that young. These guys I'm talking about, those guys that shared their experiences yesterday, they were like 32. I think the other one is like 35. But I just thought that this could be something we can learn from. So what happened was that one of them shared the story that he took his girlfriend and they went on vacation in Las Vegas. And while they were on that vacation, they were there for 6 days. If you take away the day they went there and the day they came back, but they spent 6 days in Vegas. And they didn't just stay in Vegas, they went around, visit so many fun places. And the guy said he spent close to $6,000 on the trip. However, when they came back, the girlfriend asked him to pay back $840. I jotted down when he was saying it. Yeah, the girlfriend wants him to pay back $840 because that is the amount the girl spent on the vacation. And she said when he told us that when they actually have a conversation about it, I was like, why should I pay back now? Why? And then the girl said, I look good for you. I spend this money to fix my hair, I fix my nail, I buy clothes, I look good. And while we were on the trip, sometimes I pay for some stuff. And the guy actually admitted that, okay, if they went to some place, maybe sometime in the morning, they might just go and hang around at the coffee shops and things like that. And $60, $70, the girl would just pay. But the girl actually totaled all the thing, all the money she spent, and she said it came down to $840. So now she wants him to pay back. And they were having the boss. The guy was kind of saying, why would women behave like this? So he was actually supporting the other guy that said that modern women are stingy. So that's the thing. And I'm asking my sisters and brothers on this show right now to tell me if it's okay for a woman to ask for a guy to pay this back. So Sister Desi already said that it's unfair for the girl to ask the guy to pay back. And Sister D Love said that there is an emotional angle to this, that probably there is something deep going on. So that is just the two comments I've read so far. And for me, my response to Sister D Love is that I don't think everything should be about deep emotional connection or issues. These are just basic things. I think maybe because I'm in Nigeria, maybe that's why I'm seeing it like that. I don't think a girl should spend $840 when your guy already spent $6,000 plus and you want him to pay back. If not me, you know go work. I feel even wakasef. I feel leave the girl for that. That is just my opinion anyway. Gladys say the guy don't need to pay back because he also spent on both of them. Exactly. Babes Win said, did he request for the money on or she gave out willingly? Now, I don't think he requested because according to him, he said the girl spent that sometimes when they buy something, she will also swipe her card and stuff like that. And then maybe if they take cab or something. But I don't think he specifically asked her to give her the money or maybe pay for it. But whichever way, is it not being selfish for a girl to ask the boyfriend to pay back money she spent on vacation? That's just the angle I'm looking at here. All right, D-Love. D-Love said, if she feels emotionally safe with a guy, I promise you, she will be more than happy to keep in for the vacation. Something happened. This guy is not telling us the full story. Okay, let me ask you this one, Sister D-Love, because right now you are already swaying my opinion now. I think I'm connected to what you are saying here now. that probably something might be going on. That's why she's asking. But let me ask Sister Dilop, don't you think the lady is kind of petty or just naturally stingy? Because I just wanted to look at it like, this modern days lady, especially here in America, a lot of these Gen Z, a big Gen, whatever they are now, they are selfish. Oh, it's just me, 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 me. I don't know. So, but I think I somehow agree with what you're saying here. Okay. And until you said, some of the women believe in my money, your money, our money. Absolutely, ma. Absolutely, Auntie Ju. I think this is just the zone where this lady belongs. That's her thinking, I guess. Yeah, Princess, thank you. Juliet says it's unfair for the lady to ask the guy to pay back. I believe they both enjoy the vacation. If not, why will she ask him to pay back? It's not fair on her part. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Um, I don't want us to overlook what Sister Dilove is saying here. So, since we have more ladies watching at the moment, let me just ask you, my sister, this. Please educate me. If you have an unresolved issue with your boyfriend, could that lead you to want to request your money back in this kind of situation? Hi, Auntie Ju. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you.
How are you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for hopping in the studio, my auntie. I
Thank
beg
you.
Auntie Ju, help me make sense of this matter with the judge. So
But first of all, the guys should know that whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
absolutely.
We are here in Vegas. We live here. He should have left it here and gone without discussing it.
Auntie Ju,
Ah,
Auntie Ju, you know how we are now as boys. Once we
yeah.
date together like this, you remember the show Auntie B did yesterday about men going through emotional stuff, stress, and all that, and
No, I
encourage to
wasn't
talk.
there. I was at work. When I work, I can't join. Yeah. I
Oh,
worked yesterday, so yeah,
oh,
I missed it.
that was what Auntie B actually treated yesterday. There was this guy in Nigeria that actually on live himself, and Auntie B and other sisters were trying to at least encouragement to speak out if they are going through anything. So I'm just bringing that back just to say that until you this kind of situation when it comes to boys, you know, if you remain for Vegas, so
Especially Nigerian guys. Like I
and
said,
with Nigeria guys, so if we go Vegas, we go come back and tell you everything we happen for
everything that
Vegas. So,
happens, that is true, very true.
so
But mm,
yeah, go ahead, man.
but concerning this case, to tell you the truth, it's very unfair. The girl shouldn't ask for that money back. She should think about how much the guy put in. If it is a relationship, if she spent on herself, and if she spent a little, well, it's not a little amount, but she should have known that it's for both of them. She shouldn't ask for that money back. But like I said, there are some people that are just
Mm,
selfish and stingy. They don't
mm,
believe in spending money on a guy or spending money. That's just the thing. So, and especially some young ones,
mm.
they believe a guy should be the one doing the spending. That their money is their money. Remember what I said? My money, my money.
Yes, man.
Your money, our money. And it's happening in marriages a lot. They don't want to spend money, even when the guy is down, even when their husband is broke, and they know this man is broke. They will not bring out money, their money to spend. And even if they bring out money, just let me give you this example.
Yes, man.
Like, normally the man is a provider, the man provides money, the man foots all the bills, and even when it comes to groceries, he pays for groceries and all that.
Mm.
This is an example. The lady maybe went to the grocery store. The man, let's say, gave let's say 50K, and she spent maybe 1K out of her money. When she comes back, she will drag this man. She will ask the man to give her back her 1K. Think about it. The food is for the family. Oh. You
Imagine,
partake of the food. Your children
imagine.
will partake of the food. Maybe you use 1,000 to buy. Just this is just an illustration. Salt for the family. You will ask that man for that 1,000. Believing your money is your money. His money, our money. There was another situation. I'm talking about marriage now, relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't know what it happens. I don't know. But I'm talking about marriage now.
Yes, ma'am.
This man was providing for the family, a good provider. He lost his job and his wife was working. Mind you, he helped the wife get her job. And
Yeah.
the wife was doing very well, making money. This guy lost his job. Couldn't pay some of the bills.
Mm.
Well, yeah, of the household. Mind you, this woman was making mega money, good money. She refused to bring out her money to contribute or to pay for bills. At a point, their daughter was dragged out of, taken out of school because of school fees. This woman refused to bring out her money, saying you are the man of the household. You should provide. If you means borrowing, go and borrow. But
Mm.
you have millions in your account. To tell you how selfish some people can be, to tell you how stingy some people can be. And this quote has ruined lots of lives, lots of marriages. Women believing my money is my money, and their husband's money is their money. It
Mm.
doesn't work like that. When it comes to marriage, it's partnership.
Exactly.
My people will say, I'm Igbo. Meaning, when the right hand washes the left hand will wash the right hand, isn't it? It's partnership. Two people as one. If one is down, the other one takes over. That's what marriage is.
Mm.
So
Thank you.
still, when it comes to that, when it comes to that story, I'm sorry, that girl is just stingy.
Mm.
Stingy and selfish. I am so sorry, but that's just the way it is. The man shouldn't pay her back, I tell you. The
Mm.
guy spent up to, you said $6,000, isn't it? She
Yeah.
spent just a little bit and she enjoyed out of that money. That money. It wasn't that she used that 600 and something to buy something for the guy. She enjoyed out of that money, isn't it? And she wants the guy to pay back. Why not? She should pay the guy back part of the 6,000 he spent, isn't it? Yeah, that's the way it should be.
Thank you, Auntie Ju. And actually, uh, one of our guy actually mentioned this thing you said yesterday. Oh. The
Uh-huh.
guy was like, "Oh, Ebieni in Yoruba,
Uh,
meaning it's your fault." And the guy went ahead and said, "You should have done it the American way. Before you guys went to Vegas, you should have analyzed everything that you guys are going to spend on,
exactly.
and then you split the bill with her."
And then her eyes will open. What a selfish human being.
You know what's funny, Auntie B, Auntie Ju? The
What?
moment the guy say, "Oh, you should have split the bill, the bill with her," he go look at me, he say, "Ben, don't even say anything now." Oh, but we laugh, eh? I was like, dude, I don't even say,
That's
I
just being
didn't say
selfish.
nothing. You just say, "Ben, don't even say anything now."
Just being selfish.
And you just touch on the second story that there were a lot of story yesterday. Everybody just they share their own, but the two where we say, once you are on this social media space and you listen to women talk, men
Mm-hmm.
talk, once conversation is going, you go get the one where go they resonate with you. So now the two where resonate with me past yesterday, now I just hang on with. So I'll go to the second story, but let me just quickly look at what we have in the chat here.
All right.
Sister Desi already made it clear that look, people should date within their tax bracket, and I've been hearing this for a while now. Initially now as my traditional Nigerian man, I usually look at it like, why would women be saying this tax bracket? People who are at your pay grade level and things like that. I think from Obodoyinbo TV, CC, and many of my sisters there, they are the one who they are like proposing this should be how it should be done. But now, myself don't begin con dey think and say, nah, true. It be like say life don't change. Oh. People need to date people where at least if you are not in the same tax bracket, make una date close.
Yeah.
So that all this money issue will not go they bring bars both. So I agree with Desi Unlimited on that one. And also
Yeah.
now looking at what Sister D Love said, that definitely maybe they have issues going on, and that is why the lady is demanding for this $840 back. And you don't take for here, you don't do Western world, you know how this thing be. Do you think that something probably is going on? That's why the lady wanted the money back, or you just think that the lady is just stingy? As
Let me.
suggested.
Yeah. But the guy, if there was something going on, the guy should have said it or would have told you guys, isn't it? So
He didn't mention anything going on yesterday.
Exactly.
Because it's not that maybe we have it's not like a very, very deep, difficult discussion, It's just that anytime we have boys hangout and about 4 of us that we are already married and the other guys who are still single and they are okay, once we come together like this, they take before the conversation they shift, because sometimes some of the things they want to do, the single guys, we no go want to do. Sometimes when we hang out like that, girls might, some of them go bring girls and things like that, and then you get how we marry, you get how we they take behave, so that we no go answer question for house. So sometimes conversation will just come. So it's not like maybe we were talking about fighting in a relationship or something. We were just talking. In fact, it started with summer and it started with me. I've been super, super busy. I've not been going to boys hangout like that. So yesterday, after I left work, I just say, you know what? Make I just pass area where my guys then did, because I actually went to my bank that late night and I'm like, see guys. So when they see me, discussion can start. They were like, hey Ben, this one where you show up today, wait till they happen, wait till they now, and then we start chatting and all that, and then we start talking about vacation. So they were asking me, Ben, how we can do vacation and this and that. And all these guys were suggesting that maybe we should go on boys group vacation, and all that. And then me contact and say, I'm not sure, say you go feel work. The place where they suggest maybe we go, I'm not sure, say my madam go on follow me go that side though. We've already planned something. Now there conversation can start to, and those way never married say, hey, now good now. Should be you guys are married. At least when you guys go to vacation, you're already planning, you make up. Then the other people, boys now, our talk now from one place in the flow enter another. Then you guys were like, some of these guys these days, when you carry them go vacation, you go spend, some no go one spend. That is how these guys started narrating their experiences yesterday, So we did not even talk about fighting or bigger issue or something. But now that D-Love mentioned it, I kind of wanted to argue that maybe true, they might have something going. But like you said, Sister Uju, some of these modern ladies are very stingy. Some of them are just me, my money,
Exactly. Let me tell you the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Some of them believe in baby girl's life. That's what they call it now. They say, I want the baby girl's life. Meaning the man should be the one spending on them. They're not ready to spend their money. So
And
that's
it's
what they
crazy.
consider baby girl's life. And to them, it is a big achievement. So some of them in that group, they don't understand how a woman should bring out her money or spend money on a vacation. It is a no-no for them. Do you understand? It is a no-no for them to spend money on a guy or spend money on a vacation. The guy should handle everything. That is how they know that you're dating an odogu. Your guy is it aquabola? What is that? The bola.
Agba bola, big bola.
Exactly, that you're dating a big guy. Because if she narrates the story to her friends, we went on vacation, I chipped in, I paid for this, I paid for the drinks, and they'll say, what? So your guy couldn't pay for all that? Are you dating a
Jesus.
broke man? We need the
Jesus.
Ababola. We need the. He's not a big guy. So that's why some of them don't believe in spending shishi, not even $1 on a guy. You must pay them back to
Hmm.
show them that you're a big guy. That's what it is.
Oh
That's
no.
another part of it.
But that is so wrong. That
Okay?
is very,
That
very
is
wrong.
the society we are in now. When
Hmm.
you go on social media, all you see is the ababola bola money, 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 premium money, premium mano. Is he a premium big guy? That's what it is. So some of those ladies don't want to bring up their money. It is a taboo for them to spend money on a guy. The guy should be the one spending money on them. That is what it is. So it can
Hmm.
be selfishness, stinginess, or he's a big baller. They want the big ballers. And the
Hmm.
guy should run for his life because this is just a taste of the iceberg.
It's not easy to do big baller in America. Oh. May we not lie, may we not deceive ourselves. Oh. Auntie Jew.
Well, you get the big baller in America. Tax go
Auntie.
finish you. Bills go finish you.
It's not easy to do big baller in America. Oh. No, 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 no.
Bills go finish you.
And that
Ah,
is why I think men should. I just like how Desi and D-Love go about this. I think men should just go for women who can actually take care of themselves, so that when you are spending and they
exactly.
keep in one or two, a couple of money, they wouldn't turn it around to be a kind of the big deal, you know. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know?
And
Especially when these women are when they enter their 40s, 35, 38, 40s. I think
very
they
true.
understand, they get it then. These small ones, I'm sorry, I'm not I'm not saying you guys are small, but you see, all these 30 years old downward, they are thinking, oh Jesus.
It depends on the upbringing. You remember those days where our parents will say, our mothers will tell their sons to go to the village and marry a naive native girl that will not give them wahala trouble. It has changed. Now they are advising them to marry a lady that will not be a liability, just like my some of the ladies are saying there.
Yeah.
A lady that has something doing, a lady that will not be a liability, a burden to a man, a lady that will bring something, that has something to offer. That's the truth. That's what D Love, what they are saying.
Yeah.
So that you not end up, being the one spending on the lady. And then if you happen to marry a stingy woman, that's just the end of your life. And if you happen to marry a stingy man too, it's vice versa.
Okay, and you
Yeah.
let me just like seek your advice here real quick, man.
Okay.
For those of us who are married
Mm-hmm.
and we are in Western world,
Yes.
if they want to go on vacation,
Mm-hmm.
maybe or the vacation expense could be up to $5,000
Mm-hmm.
or more. Is it okay to ask an African woman to contribute?
It depends on the kind of finance strategy or how they deal with their finances. I
Right?
believe that a family should have an account that is a family pocket where you save money for vacation. The woman should be chipping in. You should be chipping in. Abroad is not where one person
All the load.
carries all of the load. That person will land in the hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Sit down, you beg. Help me louder.
Very, very, very true. It's just like this African mentality. I'm a man. I should take care of my household. It works it works there in Nigeria. Here, for you to carry the load as a man, it depends on the work, your job. You
Okay.
will find yourself working two jobs, working overtime. If you are the prime breadwinner of the sole breadwinner of the home, it doesn't work. That's why we need two incomes. You see both the wife and the husband working.
Yeah.
So for me, they have to have a general pocket You know, that same pocket is where you pay the bills. As
Mhm.
far as it depends on, every household is different. It depends on what works for the household.
Yes.
This is just one suggestion, one idea. Have a pocket where, you pay the mortgage, you pay your bills, and from there you save for vacation. And the husband will have an account if he wants his own account, and the wife will have her own account. But from that pocket, that's where you know, that joint pocket, how much you have to help you plan for your vacation. If
Yes.
you want to go to vacation in Hawaii and you look at your pocket and you know you cannot afford it, I beg, don't go to Hawaii. Find a small state and go on vacation. Do what you can afford. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? And there's other people that believe in, you chip in, I chip in. If they are planning on vacation, they can decide, okay, I'll put in this amount, I'll put in that amount, and then they decide what they can afford, the best vacation for them. And there's a way the split the bills too. Okay, I pay the mortgage, you take over the groceries and all that. Whatever works for your
Exactly.
home. Every home is different. Every home is unique. And what I always say is this, God is so great that He made every marriage unique. And it doesn't matter whether you're the man or the woman. There's always somebody, one person, a husband or a wife, that is very good with finances. It doesn't have to do with pride. If one
Yes.
person is better with handling finances, entrust that to that person. They understand? Use a joint account. Because there are some of us that are spendthrifts.
Mm.
It's true.
Yes, ma'am.
That are spendthrift.
Mm.
As the money is coming, they are spending it. And
Mm.
they cannot, some of them, it is a problem.
Mm.
There was a situation of a couple. They wanted to buy a house and they have a joint account. As the man is working 3 jobs, 2 jobs, trying to make this happen, the woman is working one job. The woman was spending the money every time. The money will be depleting. For years,
Jesus.
it was a problem. The man couldn't, and this woman couldn't stop. And each time, they argue, but I need this, I need that. There are some people that are spenders. That's the thing. And they show it on TV. It is they have addiction, shopping addiction.
Mm.
Everything they see, they must buy. So
Mm.
what do you expect that man to do? That man cannot continue with that joint account now.
Yes, so and I think these are some of the conversations we actually need to have, and more specifically in our African community, we need to have these conversations. Auntie Ju, thank you
Yes.
for being here, Seth. I think you and all the sisters here can actually help me understand this. I found out something recently,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of made me have a rethink.
Yeah.
So my daughter, my eldest daughter, just turned 16
Okay.
this month.
Mm-hmm.
So while we were thinking about what she want to do for her 60th birthday and everything, I asked her, okay, BB, what do you want for your 60th birthday? And she's like, Dad, I really don't want noise. I don't want to do much.
Oh,
I don't want to. I just want to have some little thing, maybe go to the movie and all that. I said,
wow.
okay, fine. Then I went to work and she called me back later and said, Dad, okay, I think I know what I want to do for my birthday.
Yeah.
Can you take me to the nail spa nail spa shop? I want to
Oh.
my nails.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I no go lie. I no go
Uh-huh.
lie to you. I don't
Uh-huh.
follow my wife go nail store shop
Yeah.
before, but I don't know how much she pay.
Mm.
I she just trick me. We go, but this time I went with my daughter. And as we were going, before we left, I asked my daughter, I said, how much does this thing usually go? She said, maybe around $40, daddy. I said, okay, this is cool. Then
Okay.
we go to the spa. The spa is actually next to my gym, and that place now kind of reserve fancy place. As we
Mhm.
enter like this, and the Chinese guy come forward. I saw a lot of women. The place where I didn't know that's a very cool business. Sef. The
Mm.
Chinese guy came and asked my daughter, do you have a picture? I didn't know that women used to have picture of what they want to do. And so my daughter bring her phone. You show the guy the picture of the style we want to do. The thing get like butterfly.
Okay.
And you are laughing already. The next thing, the guy look at it, and then the guy goes, this gonna cost about base pay like $100. Then
Yeah.
the technician or something, depending on how long, how short. He was saying something I don't really understand. What he they describe anyway. He say at the end of the day, we are looking at between $100 to $150. I first froze until Drew.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, I'm like, did this guy understand what did this guy want to do? Nay, nay. So I told him, African man, guy, she want to do nay, 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 nay. I think to my own. The guy said, yes, now. Hey.
There are different levels of nails. Yeah.
Until you,
Uh-huh.
women. I'm like, and then my daughter is so happy. You can literally see her face, everything. So I now told the guy that, okay, fine, no problem. Let's have it done.
It's her birthday. Mm.
But as African man now, I say, look, say, ordinary name, $100. So I now tell the guy, I'm coming. I call my daughter. I say, baby, let us have a quick conversation. So we step out of this. So now I say, Blessing, do you know how much he said they're gonna do the lane? Do you really mean $100? But he said, Dad, I swear that I didn't know it's gonna be up to that. I thought it's just gonna be like $40. I said, Blessing, you knew you tricked me. You tricked me with this
I
place.
don't think she knew.
Honestly, how you take no? Because at that point, her face looked so innocent, and I know my daughter very well. If I say she really tricked me, go. Oh, she will have started something like, Dad, you can do it. Come on, Dad, pa. But she was not doing all those pa everything. She was like, Dad, I didn't know.
No, she didn't know.
But you want it? She said, yes. Okay, let's go do it. So we went inside. I said, yeah, let's do it. Then it's gonna take a while. I just tell her, call me when you are done. I'll come and pick you up. Until I end up paying $120 for that nails.
Did you tip them on top of it?
Am I supposed to tip them $120?
Of course, you tip now. Haba. Now look.
I'm not tip. That thing is too expensive. Until I not tip nothing. I was just laughing and putting on some fake smile, everything. But I went there. The thing is that my daughter was happy. So
yeah, that's good.
When I went back to pick her, the moment I stepped into the spa shop, all the women there, they were looking at me. Hey, Dad. Hi, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Then my brain tells me, I said this thing is a really big deal for women.
Yeah.
Well, we came out. Yeah. The moment I reach out like this, I carry my phone. I call my madam quickly. I say, babe, they cost like this. It be like say, won't it ban me? I was telling my wife in Yoruba that it be like say these people don't scam me. I pay $150 for nail. Then my wife is like, don't you know that some people that even do $200 nail? I'm like,
exactly, $300 nails. It depends on the nail, just like it depends on the
Why
it depends on what you choose.
Exactly. So why did I bring this thing up? I think women should understand that some men don't really know that these things are expensive.
They don't.
They cannot lie. If they say now me and my wife now ain't go that store and they say they go fix nail, she not go cook my do anyway. But if they say they go fix nail, $120.
No, me, I'll just say thank you so much. Thank you so much. I didn't plan for it, So which one is the lowest one you have? I'll go with that. And then I'll plan later. But for your daughter, that's her birthday. You did a good job. Let me tell you, she'll never forget that. But will you go there back again too? I don't think it will cost that much. Because, when it comes to nails, it depends on the style or what you chose. Some of them, they have to do the detailing and all that. It is not like buying fake nail from the store and gluing it in. You can do that. That one, you can buy fake nail for $10, $15.
That's the one I'm used to. Because I used to, my daughters, my girls, they used to go to Temu and which this other Chinese-based website, they will go there and pick all this nonsense girls thing. They will put it in my cart. Yeah. So then they'll be waiting whenever I want to shop. They will just add it and then I'll pay for everything. So I used to see those nails. It's like $7. That is what took me out. When that like guy say, "Oh, base pay $100,"
Uh-uh.
like what?
This
This thing I've
this
seen this
one.
thing before. Now $5, $7. Why $100?
No, this one they have to do it themselves. It takes time, it takes effort. They have to, do the detailing, they have to do the artistry work and all that. It takes time, it takes effort. That's why it's that
No,
is. It's not like they glue on nails. Just like you talk about hair, when you talk about people buying 1 million naira hair, and you see some buying 50K hair or 30K hair. It's just the way it is. Take it. Let me tell you, to be a woman is very expensive. But the way I look at it is, you
hmm.
cut your coat according to your size. Know what you can afford, and know what and we talk about when purses. You see some women carrying $25,000 purses. I'm taking $25,000 purses. Yes, and
Jesus.
they can charge that. And you see some women that will go to a store and buy $50 purse. It depends on what you want in life. That's just what it is. But being a woman is not more you, but you cut your coat according to your size. You can still dress nice. You can, okay, think about it. You see somebody that'll buy that glue on nails. You will not even know it's glue on now. It will be blinging, blinging. You see what I'm saying? But it's $7.
And which
Wahala.
which one is glue on? Is it the one
Mhm.
that I said they buy online? Is that the one they call glue on?
Yes, it comes in a packet. So you just put
Oh,
glue and you glue it.
yeah.
Yes, that one is glue on.
I don't know the
If
difference, but I know I've
Yeah,
seen it
if
before.
you dance too much or you shake your finger too much, it may fall off. Wahala.
Obiri. Obiri.
Oh, I've
Right.
stayed there too long, but I love you guys, everybody in the chat. But I'm
Thank
just telling
you.
you the truth. To be a woman, just like I wanted to do a micro log, and I asked them how much is it. The person told me $1,100. I said, What?
Which one is my micro lock? What
Oh,
is that one?
micro lock. You don't. Oh yeah, micro lock is this hair they do now, eh? They
Yeah.
lock it. It's so tiny. They do it with your natural hair. It's so tiny. Some use braids, some use two strands, but it's just they do it so tiny,
Ah,
tiny, tiny.
ha.
If you go to Nigeria, it's cheaper there. But here, if you want a real micro lock technician, it's cost $1,100. That's the
Oh,
truth. So,
micro
but
lock extension.
hey, micro lock. Yeah, you see micro lock? Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I'm
do it so
googling now.
tiny. So all you do is maybe in 6 weeks they'll
Oh,
go and retire it. Yeah. Many people, that's the in thing. It is so versatile. You can do anything with your hair. You won't be bothering about doing this to your hair. You wake up, you shake it, put some oil and you go. But that thing, when they told me the
let
price, I'm
me.
like, you are good.
Is
Yeah,
it
this
this
one
one?
doesn't even look good. It doesn't even. There are some you want. Yeah, they have different types of micro lock. This one is
Micro lock,
okay. Mm.
like this one.
The interlocking part, the interlocking. Yeah, micro lock. They have different. Yes, they have different. See them? They have different kinds.
But
I'm
why,
like
why,
one
why are
thousand.
women
What?
like this until June? Why this? Why this kind of wahala?
But
Why?
it's good for them. It saves them money. That they say 1,100. I'm like, let me come.
God,
You'll see me.
gee.
And I started looking for somebody who can do it for cheaper, that is not a technician, but knows how to do it. That person said, okay, for being an African sister, I'll do it for 700. I'm like, okay. Cambia.
What?
Things like that. To be a woman, no be moyo. But like I said, you cut your coat according to your size. You don't need to spend so much money to look good. Do what you can afford.
Hmm.
Do you understand?
And to
If,
do,
yes.
is it not better that women take their time to explain this thing to we men? Because we don't know many of these things. And like you said, now, you know why I'm looking it up real quick now?
Mm-hmm.
So that when my Gen Z daughter will come around and say, Daddy, can I have micro love?
You Google it.
Ah, because most
Google
time
it.
when they say, Daddy, can I have that? I will just say yes. Well, no problem. By the time they go bring the price, I'll be shocked. As you talk and say expensive now, that's why I say, let me go and find out real quick. Oh.
Exactly. because you have to call the technician. And the
Ah,
technician will tell you how much
nah, I ain't
she
doing this one.
charges.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's the thing.
may God help us.
May God help
So,
us. And some people can afford it. Some women, that's why they want to keep their money. It's not easy. It's not cheap to be a woman. Do you know how much some of them buy just the wig they wear? This slick Bone Street. Do you know how much? Ah. So that's
I
why I
know,
tell people, don't
I,
jump.
I know, I know about Bone Street, man.
Yeah, don't jump. Don't do what you can't afford. Even single, some of these braids they do. Single braids, some will charge you $300, $400 for braids. And then it's left for you to find somebody that can do it cheaper. And these people, maybe they can do it from their home. They can charge you 150 or 200. That's the thing. Being a woman no be easy.
You know easy, you know
It's
easy
expensive.
at
It's not
all.
like you guys that will just wash your hair, go to the barber. The barber will
Ah,
charge you maybe
yes.
$25, and you wear your shirt and go. No, no, no. Being a woman is all right. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Auntie Ju. Thank you very,
God
very much.
bless you.
God bless you,
Bless
man.
you. God bless you.
Wow, wow, wow. Women, Obirin, Obirin. Babes wins and Luke, I see you guys. How you're doing? So, real quick, as we round up, let me quickly just hit you guys with the second story and tell me what you think about this. Please don't forget, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Please do us a favor, hit the like button. So, another guy shared his own experience, and this is actually about his ex-girlfriend. So he said while they were dating, they were actually living together, and they lived together for about 6 months before they got into Basbos. So what happened was that he was paying the rent, taking care of his bills and everything for almost 6 months that the lady was living with him. But then he lost his job, and it took him almost a month before he could get another job. However, for the month he lost his job, the girlfriend paid 1 month rent. And when he found the second job, his references did not come in on time, so he couldn't start the job until about 2 weeks later again into the second month. So like the job cannot verify his references on time, and he couldn't start until about 2 weeks later. But because the girlfriend paid the rent for 1 month, and the rent at the time in the apartment he was living was 1,600, so that is $1,600 anyway. Once they are getting to the second month and he hasn't started the job for until second week of the second month, the girlfriend suggested that they should break up. That is where my attention be like, what? Say that again. And he said it was serious, that the girlfriend actually suggested that they should break up if he can't start working before the end of the second month. Do you guys get the story? So here is my question now. If you, as a woman, if you find yourself in this situation whereby your boyfriend lost his job, this is a guy that you both live together and he's be paying the bills all by himself. He don't really need you to pay any part of the bill, but then he lost his job and now you step in to pay the bill for 1 month. Getting into the second month, just because he has not started the second job yet, would you have gave the man that ultimatum that you guys should break up? So tell me, guys, what's your take? Karen, how you doing? Would you have said, okay, the second month, this month is going again, you might expect me to pay this second month bill. If you don't have a job, I think it's better we break up. So is that a good situation? Is that a genuine reason for a girl to ask for breakup just because it's looking like you are gonna pay rent for 2 months? Let's be honest here, I beg. Eshanumi, you guys should please tell us the truth. Hey Didi, what's up, mama? You're welcome. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. D Love said, wow, break up just for less than 2 months. No, that's crazy ultimatum. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Madam D Love. Because we deliberated on this one a little bit yesterday, and I just feel like, bro, it be like say you dodge a bullet too. Because according to him, the moment he start working again and he was stable, he's just stylishly remove himself from the relationship. He said they have to break up eventually, and my opinion was like, you did the right thing, because I don't think for a girl that you are both serious to the point that you are living together for 6 months, you guys are together and you're taking care of business, just because you lose your job and she paid the rent for 1 month, moving into the second month, she now said, if you can't start working that fast, you guys should break up. Then I don't think that's the kind of woman you want to stay with. All right. Now, as an uncle, I have to be honest with guys. If anybody is here that is watching now, let me just say this. Because even though I told him he dodged a bullet, I also said that what happened to your savings? In America, there is something we call emergency fund. In fact, in the moment YouTube approves the monetization for this channel, there are some content that I'm going to be dropping. I think it's going to be beneficial to a lot of young ones out there. I asked, what happened to your emergency fund? Because the reason I mentioned emergency fund is that even if your girlfriend is not in the picture, you can still lose your job anytime, any day, though. You know what I said about employment? From the day they hire you, there are 3 ways you are getting out of that job. You either get fired, you resign, or maybe person delete. You know? So when I asked that question, that what happened to your emergency fund? In his defense, so he said he actually has some money saved. He said, but he wanted to test her to see how far she can go to have his back. You feel me? Now, let's come to the chat now. Let us have this conversation now. As a woman, if you step in, paid rent first month, second month, or let me just put it this way, how many months of rent can you pay before it bothers you that your man is not getting back on his feet? I think that's a better question. Please, my sisters, brothers, everybody in the chat, tell me where you stand on this one. How long can you take care of the bills if your partner is out of job? How long can you take care of the bills before you get concerned that this guy is not working again? Please tell us. For those in America, for those who are watching now and you are not in America, please don't look at it like how much is $1,600 that the lady is already sweating. $1,600 is actually a lot of money, depending on the kind of job you got going. And if a girl is working and she's being paid minimum wages or something, anybody that earns minimum wages in this America and has to pay $1,600 rent, now cry, the person go dey cry. Oh. So remember what my sister Desi said earlier. Desi Unlimited said, date within your tax bracket. Because if you are living in a $1,600 apartment, because that's what a lot of our guys do here in abroad, a lot of Nigerian guys, usually we go for a luxury apartment or at least a high standard apartment. And a one room apartment in a luxury apartment complex, you are starting from anywhere around 1600 all the way to 2500 per month. And that is just one room. Okay. So I just wanted to chip that in for those who are not here, who might think that $1,600 is not much. It's actually a lot of money for some people. All right. Did he say, I will assist him till he can get back on his feet? That's my girl. That's what we're talking about. That's it. So, others, what do you think? How long? You see, the girls, they don't disappear now. Girls no greet talk again now. You don't reach how long you could go. So tell me in the chat, let me know what you think. And if you get to see this later, drop your opinion in the comment. Let us know in the case of the case in the two cases we discussed today. Let me know what you think. The first case is the guy that went on vacation with his girlfriend to Las Vegas. He spent $6,000, and then the lady spent $840. When they got back, the lady said she want her money back. Her $840, she wanted it back. And dude was like, how? Why would you spend money and you want it back? And she said, well, I took care of myself. I fix my nail. I make my hair. I spent some money while we were on the trip. So I want it back. That's the first story. The second story is a man, he said it himself yesterday. He's been dating this girl. They were somehow getting serious and they were living together. She has lived with him for 6 months. He pays all his bills, rent, and everything, but lost his job. And the girlfriend paid 1 month rent. The second month, he already, because here in America, you get job faster depending on the area you are seeking job. So on the second month, he couldn't start job on time because the company cannot verify his references on time. And the lady gave him ultimatum. Maybe they should just break up. So if you get to see this, let me know what you think. Okay, the chats are coming in now. What is your take? What do you think, or how long can you support your man before he get back on his feet? Babes Wind said, keep persisting till he get back on his feet as far as he's not lazy. Excellent answer. Excellent answer. I love that one. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Keep it coming, guys. And my D Love said, we no greet talk. Oh, I just they say in my mind, God forbid. Oh, Biri. Oh, D Love, you made me laugh, my sister. When I not go talk now, I know the ladies will not talk because it be like that question get us be. Oh, that is actually very funny. Didi said, wow, the price of houses in Texas are cheap. Oh. Yeah, they are cheap. Oh. Come to DMV and see the cost here. Are you kidding me? How much will a bedroom apartment go for in DMV? I beg, tell me, make I know now. And to be honest, that's why I tell guys all the time that if you come to America and you want to settle down, you need somewhere peaceful, somewhere you can actually plan and manage whatever you earn and still live a good life. Come to Texas. Texas is, I won't say cheap, but I think Texas is kind of stable economically, and you always have choices anyway. The one I described now, according to him, that this incident happened, I think, immediately after COVID. That was like 2001. That same apartment now is like around 1800. That's what they are paying. I know that particular apartment. They pay around 1800 now for just one room. So I think Texas is cheap if you put it that way, but it's still a lot of money, you know. And depending on how you see it, it's just like when people say, New York is expensive, New York is expensive. And I'll be like, you guys get paid higher salaries, right? Your wages are high. That's why things are expensive, and you have huge population. But there are some states in the United States that your pay rate might not be as high as someone who lives in New York, California, and all those other expensive states. But what they pay you, by the time you pay your bills, you're still going to have something good left to keep. And what's the need of living in America if you can't make that extra service? You don't make any sense. All right. Lack of love for real. Comfort here is not lack of love. It's very, very hard to pay bills. So, and some ladies, especially your gender, some of them know they like to pay bills. So once they find themselves in a situation whereby they have to be the one to pay all the bills, while I don't they come with that. And this is where I give credit to all those sisters out there that are actually carrying their own responsibility all alone. You know, Uh, all those one now, like, they are super woman, super ladies. In America, if you see any woman that lives alone, or maybe she has kids, there is no man to assist, and she's still doing it. She's a superwoman. She's a superwoman. It's not easy because our bills in America, you can literally, two people can actually be paying their bills and still be struggling. And that's why it's good to always acquire skills and get a better job. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I just feel like we need to talk this one sharp sharp. That's why I say let me go live. Why are boys calling American black women stinging? Why our Nigerian men now join the bandwagon and start saying the same thing? So I just want you guys to hear. And this dude right here actually round it up for me. He said the same thing that we have been suspecting. And I'm just gonna end this show with his view. Here we go. Let me play it for you guys once more.
Women are afraid to spend their money. Women love spending other people's bread. They might have some money in their pocket, but they want to spend your money. Or they might go out without even a dollar in their pocket, knowing that you about to pay for it and that everything about to be free. Women will order the most expensive shit. They might order 2 or 3 things, big boy shit, and barely eat it. Eat a couple bites. You must don't come from humble beginnings. We don't do this where I'm from. We eat. We eat. What are you doing? If it was on your dollar, if it was on your wallet, you ain't looking at the menu the same way you looking at it when I'm paying. You ain't ordering unconsciously, ordering drinks back to back to back. Do that when it's on your time. Do that when it's on your dime. When it's on your dollar. But just because they know you paying, they gonna order up. Oh yeah, I want this. Yeah, I want that. Order up. Stop trying me. I'm not your fucking wallet.
Now you see what he said right there. I have issue with that too. And I'm not gonna lie right now. If we go out on a date, don't order stuff you won't eat. And ladies, you guys are fond of doing this because you feel like your man or your guy is a big baller, he takes you on a date, you will order food and eat just half. If some of you eat half of the food, say we go thank God. You will just taking, okay. You drink little thing, drop the cup. I will have issue with you. Okay. So I just wanted to put that out there. When you go out, you order any food, please finish it. Eat that food, finish. I beg you in the name of God. Don't just eat a little thing and just push it away. Really? Do you know how much those food cost in this restaurant? There are some restaurants that just one plate of food is about $76. And that is even considered mid-average restaurants when you go on a real date. In some hotels here in Austin, when your plate could be as expensive as $90, $100. By the time they add all those, their nonsense, everything put. I beg you, I beg you. If you go out on a date, Biko, order waiting you go eat, oh, no order something and just taste it. And let me tell you guys, in fact, maybe I'll do another show on this one. If you go on a date, what are the things you should do and you should not do, and the things you can do that can literally piss a village man like me off. One of them is you ordering food and you don't eat it in the restaurant, you just eat small. Anyway, I go cook my take my mouth chop and before we come out there. Sha. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Please, if you have not liked this video, hit the like button and drop your opinion in the comment. Let me know what you think about our two stories today. Please do not stress your man with money. Modern ladies, please, we beg you. You are working, you are making money to spend on yourself and to help your man. Okay? If we ever need you to help us and you help, please don't come back and tell us to pay back. Ejo, Biko, all right? Didi, leave me. Oh. Just leave me, Didi. Didi say, bro, Ben, that kind of women are to carry them go McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. High five, Jared Didi. Thank you. Because I don't get it. Why should I take you out on a date and then you order food and you just taste small or you leave it? You just want to blow my money. Say what happened now. Don't do it. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really enjoy this moment with you. Hey Peter, what's up? You just called me. You are late, Peter. We are done with our discussion already. Comfort said, as long as he's able to get another job. It's like you guys are still way behind, though. We're almost rounding up, and I'm seeing comment on what we've asked earlier. All right. In conclusion, here's my take. Thank you, my sister D-Love. Thank you, Sister Desi. Thank you, everybody, for that beautiful opinion. Here's my take in conclusion. As an uncle, let me tell you right now, guys, when you take a woman for a vacation, be prepared to take care of all the bills. Now, if you can't afford all the bills, then suggest a location where you can literally take care of everything. Now, if your woman said, in the case of these Vegas things now, if your woman say, I really want to go to Vegas, and you check your pocket, you feel like, we can go to Vegas, we can just hang around nearby neighboring state or something. And she insisted, it got to be Vegas or no vacation. Then open up and let her know that, all right, this Vegas vacation might cost $6,000, but I can only afford $4,000. Are you ready to chip in the rest of the money? If she say yes, cool. Where is the money? If she said no, then don't go on the vacation. And just like my sisters have suggested, please do not date a woman that's gonna spend money and then ask you to pay back. Please, if a woman or a lady voluntarily offers to pay for something and then turn around and say, you got to pay me, I offer to pay, it doesn't mean that I can afford it. Please, bro, that is a red flag. And if we have to go by the serious aspect of these stories, just like D-Love said, it could mean that something is off, something is not right. If your woman spend money that is not much and she want it back, you may need to have deeper conversation with her. Probably when I get unresolved issues, she's probably like responding to something, she's reacting to something. So you guys have to sort it out. Then in the second case scenario, and that is the rent situation, I don't think you should settle for a woman who cannot be there for you when you were down. And remember when I asked our sisters in the comment, if you found yourself in this situation, how long are you willing to show that responsibility before your man get back on his feet? And many of them say they are ready to be there until he's bounced back. So if you have a woman that cannot at least cover your bills for at least a month or two before you get yourself, bro, I don't think that woman is ideal for you. However, if she is not that buoyant financially, if she doesn't have a job that can really give her that latitude, that capacity to take care of the bills, then I don't blame her. But I would rather go by what Sister Desi suggested. Don't date somebody who is not in your tax bracket. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for the fun we have together. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, everybody in the chat today. Sister Desi, thank you. Luke, the Princess Carrie, I see you, Mama. Thank you. Babes Wins, thank you. Balogun Zenab, you all turned up in such a very small time space. And at my sister D Love 3000. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mama. I really appreciate you all. All right, I'll see you guys probably on Monday. I have a story I want to share with you guys. Um, and I'm hoping we can learn from it. Let me even see if I can see the top lane. And by Monday, we can look at it together. This one is still somehow related to what we discussed today, but it's it's one of the controversial issues that came out as a result of the widows and Chima's wedding. So I'm hoping that we can discuss this on Monday. Hey, babes wins. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Thank you. So on Monday, we're gonna look at this. And I need both boys and girls, all men and women, to please come and share their own stand on this matter. Choose one: faithful older man or young man with side chicks. That's what we'll be looking at on Monday. If you found a man who is wealthy, stinkingly rich, but he's older than you, maybe old enough to be your dad, and he's gonna be faithful, will you settle for that man? Or you gonna go for an equally rich young dude who unfortunately have several side chicks? So that's what we'll be talking about on Monday. I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you very much for being here. Hit the like button, please. If you haven't hit the like button, please do me a favor. Hit the like button. Ṣàánú mi. Ẹ má jẹ́ kówó jóná. Okay. Thank you for being here. My name is Mr. Ben. People call me Uncle Beno, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.